Right now on Up with KREM, ballots are being counted for the Washington special election. This morning, what school levies are passing?
Carl Maxey was a pioneer for Spokane's African-American community. To celebrate Black History Month, his son joins us to talk about his father's legacy.
A blast of Arctic air moving into the inland northwest has prompted wind chill advisories as temperatures are set to feel like they are below zero.
These are temperatures that people freeze to death.
As temperatures continue to drop, the city of Spokane is working with homeless shelters to keep people warm and safe.
Up with KREM starts right now with Jen York, Joshua Robinson, Jeremy Legoo, and Dana Marie McNichol.
Coming up now on 6 a.m., Restaurant Week is coming up, and this year organizers are putting a special twist on that big event. This morning, the Inlander will be joining us here on Up with KREM, and we have a special announcement about Restaurant Week that you will see live only here on KREM 2. That's coming up at 6:30. You do not want to miss it.
Oh, I am excited. How long until Restaurant Week, Jen?
My lips are sealed until we make this announcement, Jeremy.
Oh, wow. So, okay, I'm here for it. Hopefully it's at least a week out so we can get these temps back up.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, if you're headed out this weekend, maybe you're reserved one of those igloos for Valentine's Day, or maybe you're headed outside. I know, Jeremy, the clock's ticking to get those reservations.
Listen, Jen, I'm going to just be honest with everybody watching back at home. If you haven't made an igloo reservation, you can't. Trust me, I've tried. It's just, you can't. You're not going to be able to do it.
And that's because a very important day is coming up on Sunday that you don't want to miss.
What day is that?
That'd be Valentine's Day, of course.
That's what it is. All right, well, let's get you out the door and let you know what to expect today and tomorrow because, hey, by Valentine's Day, maybe we got something to warm those cold hearts out there. I'm sorry, I had to. Anyway, 18 degrees early on this morning. I think these temperatures are going to drop just a slight bit more early on. The thing keeping us a little bit warmer than we otherwise would be is a little cloud cover overhead. But for the most part, it's temperatures down in the teens from all the way over in Wenatchee to Othello, Ritzville to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We're looking at a chilly start to the day, and you factor in a little light wind and it feels like it's around the single digits, but this is that incremental drop. I've been telling you about this all week. Small incremental changes each and every day will add up to something big. By this time tomorrow, you're going to go, wait, how, what? And yeah, each and every day we've cooled down just a little bit. And by tomorrow, it's going to be downright chilly. Once that cold air is in place, we got a storm moving in, stays to our south, but it does bring about quite a bit of snow from the I-5 corridor all the way down to Interstate 84 and even into parts of Idaho. That moves through on Thursday, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. But for now, think yesterday. Again, that's basically what today is going to be. Maybe a little more sunshine than what we saw through the middle part of yesterday, but for the most part, we just do yesterday again.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. 6:02 now. Well, we are looking at those bitter cold temperatures, of course, in the coming days, as Jeremy mentioned. As the temperatures drop, the city is adjusting its shelter system to make sure no one is left out in the cold. And this morning, Dana Marie McNichol is live outside of City Church. Dana Marie, how is the city helping with the warming shelters, especially as we get colder and colder into the single digits?
You know, Jen, there's a lot of different ways, especially since you heard Jeremy say 18 degrees. I mean, I have multiple layers on this morning trying to stay warm, but if you don't have a roof over your head, these conditions this morning could be very deadly. So we actually spoke with someone from the City Church, and they're pretty worried.
These are temperatures that people freeze to death. They fall asleep and they don't wake up. This is the part of our job that creates trauma. It's turning away people all night long. We can't increase capacity here.
So as you heard, City Church on Garland is being restricted because of the coronavirus. Garcia, who you just heard there, urges people to check every availability because it will change throughout the night. City Church is one of the shelters doing as much as they can given their restrictions. Here's what the city is doing to help. for the shelters in our area. They will be covering entrance fees as shelters over the coming days. Shelters will be directing individuals to other locations if they're already full. The city is also making more space available throughout Spokane in places like hotels and motels for people that are high risk to avoid spreading the coronavirus to them. The Spokane Fire Department will also conduct welfare checks for people who didn't find a place to shelter from the weather. Spokane Transit bus passes will be provided, or city responders will transport if necessary. Shelters like this one at City Church will be handing out supplies like hand warmers and sleeping bags to help people. Now, the city of Spokane has also created a list of emergency shelters. We have that list for you. Text the word shelter to 509-448-2000 and that will be sent directly to your cell phone. We do want to mention that the Union Gospel Mission, that shelter for men, is still closed due to a coronavirus outbreak. We don't have any information yet on exactly when that will reopen, but of course on Up with KREM, we will have that information to you as soon as we do. Reporting live in Garland, I'm Dana Marie McNichol.
Dana Marie, thanks so much. Well, let's get to your local coronavirus headlines now. The Panhandle Health District will release 650 vaccine appointments today for eligible groups. Now, these will be available for their Kootenai, Shoshone, and Benewah County vaccine clinics. Appointments will be open at 9 a.m. this morning. To register, go to panhandlehealthdistrict.org. Now, these are not walk-in clinics. All vaccines are given by appointment only. Well, here in Spokane, all 4,000 appointments at the mass vaccination clinic have been booked for the week already. In just 45 minutes, both the phone and online scheduled appointments were full. But they're not the only ones offering appointments in Spokane. Last night, Providence announced they are holding a vaccination clinic this Friday and next Monday. There will be 660 appointments available between the 2 days. They will be offering the Pfizer vaccine and will be held at Providence Medical Park. Now, you can make an appointment on their website, which is right there on your screen. Jen?
All right, Tim, thank you. 6:06 now. Well, this year we are learning more and more younger women are falling victim to heart disease.
Yeah, so it was a little scary. Firemen were there first.
After the break, we speak to a survivor who suffered a heart attack at 35. Plus, we'll speak with an expert to talk about the warning signs for women.